All right, so this is a video for all of my classes, and then you'll get a specific post on what you're supposed to do in particular. So every day, when you come out to my classroom, you'll have some kind of assignment, whether it's posted here or in classwork. Like this post is going to go up tomorrow at 8 a.m. So that'll be your assignment if you're in my Technology A class. So you just go on every day, check the stream, and see what you have to do. Some days it might be a continuation from the previous days. Some days it might be something new. So, like for my Tech 8 kids, tomorrow you're just going to have to do robotics problem number 1. For my total student body, everyone I deal with, you have to go in here every day. So every day, you can check. I'll always update the office hours the night before. So if you go in here, it'll tell you my office hours. So right now, tomorrow, my office hours are in the morning. They're going to be 9:45 and 12:15 to 1 p.m. So 9 to 9:45, 12:15 to 1 p.m. And I will post a Google Meet, or I'll just be available for you guys to do questions during that time. So that time I'll either have a Google Meet or I'll be there for questions. So that's always in office hours. So this is always going to be there. It's going to update. The other thing that's in here is your questions thing. So if you do have questions for me, whether it's office hours or not, you can post your questions here in the questions doc. And I will answer those questions during my office hours. And like I said, all you got to do is come ask your question and I'll answer it. When you ask your question, just make sure, after you ask your question, you hit turn in. That'll let me know you've done it. And after you turn it in, I will answer your question. I'll hit return, and that's how you know I've looked at it. And then if you end up with another question, just feel free to ask. So going forward, that's what we have. Feel free to stop in tomorrow at any time during my office hours. I'm probably going to do Google Meet tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. Uh, I might switch to doing just the question sheet. If you want me to be available during other hours, that's something you can put up. I'm going to try a couple different time slots this week before I actually settle into what my full-time schedule is going to be, depending on how long this is. So I hope everyone's doing well. Remember, every day you have to take attendance. So here's your attendance. You just click on it and go, and you click yes and submit. That lets me know at least you came to class and you looked at what I had posted. If you want to come to office hours, that is fine. And in terms of assignments, you do have to hand them in. So if I'm posting an assignment with a due date, you are expected to hand it in by that due date. Uh, if you're in my photo classes or my Tech A classes, I'm going to take grades off of them, and I'm pretty much going to return them as acceptable, or I'm going to tell you, this wasn't acceptable. You have to redo it because everything right now is going on a pass fail. If you're in my engineering class, because that has college credit that's based on your average, you guys, unfortunately, are still going to be getting regular grades. So, stinks for you guys. But everyone else, you just got to hand your work in. If it's an acceptable quality to be passing, I will return it and say, good work, maybe provide feedback. If it is not acceptable, I'll be like, you have to try again. So that's where we're at. If you have any questions, feel free to drop in office hours or to go to the question sheet in your Google Classroom under classwork, and I will answer that for you. All right. Good luck, and I'll see you during the week.